In our first episode, we talked about why the insurance agency of 2030 won't look like today's agency. In our second episode, we discussed why the traditional service-only role is evolving into something much broader. Today, I'd like to talk about what I believe may become the defining characteristic of the successful insurance professional over the next decade. The future belongs to advisors, not order takers. That may sound like a subtle difference. I believe it's a transformational one. Customers have never needed advice more. Let's think about the world we live in today. Customers have access to more information than at any time in history. They can compare products online, they can read reviews, watch YouTube videos, use artificial intelligence, and research almost anything in seconds. Information is everywhere. But something interesting has happened. Although information has become easier to find, good judgment has become harder to find. Customers don't just need more information. They need someone to help them understand what that information actually means. That's where the insurance professional becomes invaluable. Because products don't build relationships, people do. Insurance has never really been about policies. Policies are simply tools. The real business has always been protecting people, helping families recover after tragedy, helping businesses survive unexpected loss, helping parents protect their children's future, helping individuals prepare for retirement, helping people sleep better because they know someone has helped them think through life's uncertainties. Those conversations require something no website can fully replace: trust, empathy, experience, wisdom. The ability to listen before speaking. That's why I believe the future belongs to advisors. The difference between an order taker and an advisor, if we compare the two, the order taker waits for customers to ask questions, and an advisor asks thoughtful questions before customers even know what to ask. An order taker processes transactions. An advisor solves problems. An order taker discusses products. An advisor discusses goals. An order taker answers today's question. An advisor helps customers prepare for tomorrow's challenges. One simply completes a task. The other creates lasting value. Think about your own life. When you faced an important financial decision, maybe you bought a home, or you started a business, prepared for retirement, protected your family. Did you simply want someone to process paperwork? Or did you want someone who could guide you with confidence and wisdom? Every one of us knows the answer. The skills that will define tomorrow's professionals are different. As agencies continue evolving, I believe several qualities will become increasingly valuable. For example, the ability to build trust quickly, excellent listening skills, the confidence to ask meaningful questions, the emotional intelligence to understand people, curiosity, professional communication, integrity, coachability, adaptability, the willingness to continue learning. And these aren't simply sales skills. They're leadership skills. They're relationship skills. They're the qualities customers remember long after the transaction is complete. When customers trust their advisor, they come back. They refer friends. They consolidate more of their business. They remain loyal for years. That's how great agencies grow. Hiring for the future instead of the past is maybe one of the biggest shifts I believe agency owners will make over the next several years, when it's changing what they look for when they hire. Experience will always matter. Knowledge can be taught. Procedures can be learned. Software can be mastered. But character, curiosity, communication, emotional maturity, the natural ability to connect with people, those qualities are much harder to develop after someone has been hired. That's why recruiting has become such a strategic responsibility. The agencies that consistently identify people with those characteristics before making a hiring decision will build stronger organizations year after year. Hiring isn't simply about filling an opening anymore. It's about investing in the future of your agency. So what does it mean to become the professional customers remember? When someone walks into your office or picks up the phone, they're usually thinking about insurance. But when they leave, what do you want them to remember? Do you want them to remember the premium, or the deductible, or the paperwork? Or do you want them to remember that they met someone who genuinely cared about helping them make wise decisions? Someone who listened, someone who explained things clearly, someone who made them feel confident. That's what advisors do. That's why they earn trust. And trust has always been and always will be the foundation of every great agency. As we've discussed throughout this series, the future of the insurance industry isn't simply about technology. It's about people. Technology will continue to change. Products will continue to evolve. And markets will continue to shift. But organizations that consistently recruit outstanding people, develop them well, and build cultures centered on trust and service will continue to thrive. At Sales Managed Solutions, that's been our passion for decades. Through our Recruit the Best system, we've helped organizations improve every stage of hiring, from sourcing stronger candidates and identifying hidden talent, to structured screening tools, the CTS sales assessment, interview systems, and coaching that helps leaders make better hiring decisions with greater confidence. In our next series, we'll begin exploring one of the most important leadership responsibilities in any agency: recruiting exceptional people before your competition does. Because the future doesn't belong to the organizations with the most applicants. It belongs to the organizations that consistently hire the right people. Until next time, the future belongs to organizations that recruit better, coach better, and lead better. I'm Lance Cooper. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next episode.